in placid ignorance of the grandeur, the vastness, and the horror of the cosmos. Yet such tranquility is not meant to persist. Good evening. I see that your trip through the void has brought you safely to our doorstep, but keep in mind that survival is only the beginning. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kimchi's Grimdark Chronicles. We are Vorpal Tales, and I am Dwayne, the man made of spicy cabbage, made of kimchi on the internet, and I will be your arbiter for this evening. This is session 5 of Black Void, Lights in the Darkness. And here at Vorpal Tales, we present you with a plethora of terrifying tales and awesome adventures for your viewing pleasure. Please seek us out on the internet. Catch us here on Twitch. Consider dropping a follow or a subscription. Check out our archives on our YouTube channel. Visit our webpage, vorpaltales.com, that has links to all of our social media, our Discord, and our Patreon. Check out our calendar and ensure you don't miss any of your favorite shows. Hey guys, are you looking for cool reference cards, or maybe the Humblewood or Heckna campaign setting? Well, why don't you head over to Hit Point Press, known for their various reference cards and those campaign settings. Visit vorpaltales.com, click on our affiliate link, and anything you purchase, a portion of it can benefit the show. If you're not looking for those things, perhaps you'd like some dice. Check out QUEmpire.com, a small company making original dice and products for your favorite RPGs and card games. When you go to their website, use Vorpal Tales, all one word, for 10% off. Or if that is not your fancy, head over to Gem, Hammer, and Sons, an RPG supplement store that has everything from decks of wonder to decks of dice to illusion. I messed those up. Check out the affiliate section of our website, click on the link, and use, again, discount code VorpalTales, one word, for 10% off. Shoutouts tonight go to Astral Tabletop for our virtual gaming space that we use in all of our games. And I do believe that their free assets are going on until the 21st. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler?
I'm gonna go with yes.
I do believe it's the 21st. So if you have not taken, check that out. Make sure that you sign up for Astral Tabletop and use all of the top tier assets as much as you can until that date. Special thanks to Modifius and Black Void Games for the amazing system that we will be using tonight. Special thanks to N8Mid for our custom character sheet that you too can use on Astral Tabletop if you are so inclined to use Astral Tabletop. A thank you goes to Love Your Rebellion, a nonprofit group that empowers marginalized groups of the arts. Be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org. Much love goes to our Patreons. You truly are the light in the darkness. And last but not least, thank you to all of our viewers and our fans. But now, let us meet the players who will be facing the horrors of the void. Heroes, please introduce yourself. Tell everyone where you can be found and who you will be playing this evening.
I am Tyler, Elder Checkles Online, and in this game I play Raku, the party's arch nemesis. I mean, Void Sorcerer.
Excuse me. Hey everybody, I'm Ever. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I shall be playing Serakiel, the many-eyed, many-winged, non-binary being that, has brittle bones because they are kind of bird-like. But, yes. Still floored over that previous comment. Anyway.
Okay, and, yeah, following that is... I'm going to just keep rambling on. I am J3Billion. And I am Kalass tonight, our daring, dashing rogue. Yes, he stole all of your gems. No, he doesn't remember where they're at.
I am Kisama. You can find me on Twitter at TrueKisama. And tonight, I will be Old Man Madara, the old man who also doesn't know where the jewels are.
Excellent. Now, if our void-touched bird individual with many eyes and many wings would grace us with a recap of our last session.
Ah, yes. I am all aflutter to do so. Okay. Your
'Cause you're a
assailant.
bird. Yeah.
It's yeah. See, John knows what
I got it. I get it.
Thank you.
Took me a second. Got it.
Birds and their bird puns.
We'll have a squawking good time. after our assailants are sucked into the void rupture Raku has split open in his rage, Madara lights up his hookah and shares stories of the water and how everything returns to it. The party, having recently gazed into the abyss of madness, thanks him for the peaceful and anchoring story. The story restores some amount of sanity to the party. Now it is off to the north, following Anzor to the Shaharu and our contact Ubali. Ubali bestows upon us the ability to breathe underwater, and with our party minus Raku, we venture forward unto the sunken city. They explain that we are merely tools to the Shaharu, and that we must prove ourselves to them, or risk them discarding us. We also find out that Shirada, a council member from our enclave, has secured our route as long as we rescue a vibrating rock. This new information does not sit well with some of our party, as we do not appreciate the sudden ambush of responsibility. Does anyone, though? Raku scouts ahead, piercing the kelp-wrapped membrane, and takes it upon himself to enter the fourth air bubble, while the rest of the party enters the first. We secure the sentient rock, and find that it has a mind of its own, which is curious in its own right. The Sharaku demands a trade for the rock, even though it seems they are in pain being close to it. Madara offers his glowworm, which the Shahaku... Shauru, okay, thank you, sorry. I was reading... Stupid eyeballs. All of these, and they don't work. But anyway... It is at this moment that we hear a single alarm, and the Shauru, quickly mobilized towards the fourth bubble, where it seems our dear brother has disturbed the peace. It turns out Raku has infiltrated the fourth bubble and teleported out with Hakim. He messages the group, "It's time to go," and the rest of us scatter. Sarakiel flies. Klaus stealths, and Madara swims for his life. Klaus successfully gets outside the bubble, and when he sees his compatriots leaving, he collapses it behind himself. It's at this time that Raku casts a spell, making the... Damn it. Shauru! Haha! Bleed! Attracting the silt sharks in the area, and successfully covering our escape. Disguised by Raku at the dock, we start to make our way back to the Prophet, Rahat. But before we do, we catch Shauru, ha ha ha, Queen talking with Fimea, and discover that she is the one in possession of the tablets, used to make the pure infusions. These infusions are necessary for more information on the whereabouts of our father. We return to the Good Prophet's temple, and Anzor congratulates the party on a successful retrieval as he returns to Hakim. The tentacles of Anzor's familiar reach for Hakim and connect with his mind. He says, "We must return to the mystery." At first, nothing seems to happen, but then Hakim's eyes sink into his skull, and his body seems to diminish until only a dried husk remains. Anzor tells us that he has all the information he needs to decipher the tablets. He's learned that inside the... Dear Baton?
The what?
The Deir Baton?
They said the deer baton. You know,
The deer baton, yes, the deer baton.
Leading a marching band.
Made out of deer antlers. That's why they call it Deir Baton.
No. The deer is the leader of the.
Instructions unclear, made baton out of deers.
Oh god. Dear Baton? It's a district.
Ah. That district. Yeah, the dare baton.
Oh, the dare baton. Okay, so we're daring people with a baton. Got it.
To use a baton, yes.
Made out of deer, apparently. Can you say that again? I'm so sorry.
The dare? Like,
Dare.
Dare you. Baton.
Oh, Dare Baton. Okay. Dare Baton District, there's a place called the Hidden Hallow, where the Kamsa Syndicate and the tablets are located. Before our intrepid adventurers set off to the Hidden Hallow, Klaus pays for a message party for the group. Massage. The first massage. John, we're
It's
gonna
the
have to
hair.
talk about this. The first massage.
No.
It's a message party. Ooh. Klaus pays for a massage party for the group. The first massage therapist bends and massages him in ways he didn't think possible, leaving him possibly bruised, but dear gods, does it feel good. The second massage therapist sets out oils, girthy candles, and acupuncture needles and sets about skillfully relaxing and soothing the body. And certainly not least, the last massage therapist joins their mind with Klaus's, taking the strain and stress of the last couple of days away, but leaving him completely lethargic. It is here we find our party contemplating their next move into the Hidden Hallow in the Khamsa within. The end. To be continued? We're continuing now.
We are continuing now.
Well, clearly the message was, I am deeply sorry. Yes, that was the massage.
Yes, it was a massage party, not a message party, where everyone writes secret messages on a piece of paper and passes them around.
I
You have to
wonder what
guess-
mine will say.
You have to guess who wrote it.
The glowworm was incredibly delicious.
But yes, you have gained much information. And so at this point, you've encountered many trials on your mission to find the Amari veiled inscriptions. You have met Zizi, the excommunicated patron of Rahat's order that was thusly murdered. You've experienced dissonance throughout different factions, so it is easy to understand that it is difficult to understand who exactly you're working for and to what ends you are working to. However, it is difficult to deny the suffering of a mother concerned for the fate of her son. And it is clear that your enclave has trust in the Temple of Mystery Mod and the Amari family. But having said that, let us move on. So you have learned of the location, the actual physical location of the veiled inscriptions. They are located in the Aromatic Souk, in a district of the city that not many humans are welcome at. Nevertheless, we're going to have to push through those prying eyes and angry words that will be met once you start to walk through. However, we're going to play this a little different. Who all has seen the opening scene for Diamonds Are Forever?
I have years ago.
I didn't even know it was a movie.
Oh, jeez. So the opening scene
James
of Diamonds
Bond.
Are Forever, James Bond goes around punching people, strangling girls with their bra strap to get information.
Damn.
So, when you guys make your way to the souk, Raku has a good idea of where the Hidden Hollow is. But instead of making you run around and talk with every single shop owner and shady seller, we're just going to make some rolls to determine whether you're able to gain or glean the information from different individuals. I would like everyone to roll some type of like conversation interaction roll, whether that be Klaus, you may use if you have like larceny or shady dealings. You can roll that to maybe like find somebody.
Can I use all of them?
Nope, this is going to be one roll.
Because I have larceny, socialize, and streetwise.
Oh, well, how about you give me 3 separate rolls then?
You want just straight larceny?
Nope. It'll be larceny and let's see, larceny. That's either going to be that'll be persuasion.
Uh, 9 for the first one.
Hit.
Just persuasion for the other two as well.
Socialize can either be intellect or persuasion.
16.
All right.
And streetwise?
Yes, streetwise can be the same, persuasion or intellect.
So 16 all. 11 was the last one, 16 was the highest.
Okay. For Sirakiel, what would be your roles?
I have inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
Languages? I have lore and observation. I'm not sure if those count for anything.
Okay. Is it common lore?
I have common, I've got scholastic, and I have occult. Oh, and I have cryptography, which I'm not sure if that counts for anything or not. But
Cryptography, not so much, but definitely common lore with intellect. Maybe you were able to share some stories with another otherworldly being to find out where this hidden hollow is. Maybe some ways to get into it.
oh, I crit failed that.
All right. What was your roll?
Was it 6?
Still a 6. Okay. Anything else that you want to try?
Inquiry sounds.
Just gonna straight up ask somebody, hey, I hear you guys got a hidden black market around here.
Well, I think in
Inquiry
a
is
secret.
investigation in this game, actually.
Ah,
So, yay, nay.
yes, go ahead.
It's still social. It's just you're not actually talking to people. You're following clues and body
Yeah.
language. You're
Looking for signs on
CSIing
different
that
stalls.
shit. Yeah.
So, what would you like? Be intellect still?
No, awareness.
Aha. That was my second choice anyway. So there. Ha. All the things are selected. No, they are not. There we go. 7.
All right, 6 and a 7. Okay. Raku. How do you glean some information off of people?
I don't, because that's not what Raku does. I cast magic and grant everyone +3 to their rolls. Whatever they were, add 3.
Oh,
Whole party.
whole party. All right.
And that natural one ever is now 9.
Yep.
So that means our highest roll so far is Klaus with a 19.
Okay.
I do that
Old Man
using
Madara.
the void.
Old Man Madara. Try and get into one of the lower end hookah lounges
Mhm.
that he frequents often. And try and sit down with some people and socialize with them to get some information. Just asking here and there, like, hey, do you know about anything about
Okay.
this?
So this is going to be a socialize and presence.
Presence, and I am a spacious fellow, so I can use persuasion when
Ah.
I would normally use presence, because I'm
Okay.
just really good with my words. People don't like me for my looks; they like me for my words. I have a face
Soothing
for
voice.
radio. Yes.
My
feel
soothing
like-
voice.
I feel like you frequent this low end hookah joint, and the reason it's low end is it's right next to the bathhouse, so it's always warm and slimy wet everywhere.
It's home, and that's a total of 17.
Actually,
That'd be 20,
Wait, no,
baby.
wait a second. Okay, so something went off. Something went wrong. Oh
yes, something went wrong.
no, 6, 14. It's 18 total. had something checked when I should not have checked it.
Plus 3 is 21.
Because I buffed the party.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone is able to glean a little bit of information as you're running around different areas of the souk. And with your rolls, Surakiel, you did get into like a little bit of an argument. When talking with one of these otherworldly beings, you ended up getting into a short tuffle, but you only took 2 damage. It was more or less a misunderstanding than anything. But you were all on your combined rolls. You were able to find the hidden hollow, and because 2 of you rolled over 15, you were also able to glean through some shady dealings that the actual inscriptions are not held in the hidden hollow, but in a place deeper in the cave system called the Vortex Library. This is a place where the Kamsa hide all of their most precious information. And with the information that you have, you're easily able to find your way through the shady back door that leads down into a cave, a system of caves that lead down into the hidden hollow. And from there, the last roll that you were able to make, you know that you pretty much need to head through the southwestern cave system to make your way towards what is known as the Vortex Library. This is where I will leave you, at the entrance to the southwest cave system.
Oh, this is a marvelous place. I tell you what, the interior decorating is just top notch.
I don't like being underground.
Now, this cave system is very vast. It's not one of those, like you're just going down a tunnel. It is much like the ceilings of these caverns are 50, 60 feet high. It is very, very open. For Old Man Madara, it is very moist. You see a number of strange underground trees, some fungi, canopy of ebony and ash trees lighten as you approach.
Kalas gets down real close to the fungi, and he goes, Did you hear the joke about the fun guy?
I don't think they can understand you.
Apparently not. I mean, for whatever it means, I mean, there is history down here. If you look, you can see how if you know what to look for and where to look, you can see the history of the city written in the very sewers it creates. Like, some of these places were once parts of the city. Just quite an interesting story they tell.
But one day, they too will be reclaimed by the water.
Hopefully not this water, though. It points to the sewage.
What's wrong with this water? This water is perfectly fine.
Oh, I did not know you were into that, but okay, alright, moving on.
What? It's only halfway through becoming water again. It's fine. It's a little slow, but it'll get there. Madara is going to scoop some of the sewer gunk up. It's perfectly fine, look.
Yes, that is what I call fertilizer.
Fertilizer. Yes,
Do you
many
have
things will sprout from this water.
Do you have herbalism, Madara?
No, no, he does not.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Look at this wonderful water.
Why don't you
Still
make me
solid.
an herbalism roll?
Oh god. Herbalism plus intelligence? Or intellect?
Yes, intellect.
Intellect elegance. Yeah. It's a 10.
That is good enough. So, looking at the sludge that Old Man Madara has picked up, that is in this entryway of this cave system, you can tell based on the mushrooms that you see and kind of its void pungentness and the extra sensory ability that you have, you know that either this goop that he has picked up or eating from one of the rare mushrooms has special healing properties that would allow you to heal slightly faster than you would normally heal. It is in no way a potion or a direct heal, but it more or less speeds up the healing process.
I see you, Madara.
We must collect some of this. Actually,
Madara's already
Can
covered his
heal.
face with it.
That's what
Oh,
I
God.
meant when I said
with
I
the
see
slime.
it.
He licked a little bit of it to mingle with the water.
I'm good you've said that.
Oh god.
Now, that is the information that you were able to glean with a minimum of 4. But since you rolled 10, you know that eating 2 of these mushrooms or applicating more than is needed in the same period causes an overdose. And while it does double the recovery speed, it may cause unconsciousness for a number of hours.
Oh no. Madara, wait.
I need Old Man Madara to make a stamina roll.
Oh god.
Oh no.
He's a sprightly old man.
Straight up stamina.
Is there any way that I could turn having the mild obesity flaw into a benefit because I am of larger mass? No? Okay.
I believe in you, Madara.
Alright, here we go. That's a 2.
So, as many of Key's player characters does in many of the games that we play, he quickly wipes this stuff over his face. And,
I feel myself returning to the water.
oh, that's not bad. Falls onto the ground. Now, is anyone going to try and help him?
I will. Heavy sigh. I guess I'll do some life magic. Slap!
Okay.
I just kind of like take my finger and poke him. Are you
My
gonna
li-
get up,
my-
Madara?
My life spell is a solid, wet, sloppy slap. It's Madara.
It's like slapping fish against stone.
All right, so he slaps you in the face. Madara, your withered old man body, takes no damage because you still have the advanced healing process going on, but you are smacked awake, and your face hurts tremendously.
I have come back from the water. Once again.
I lick my hand. I wipe it on Klaus.
All right, so anyone
Why
who
would you do that? That is.
anyone who has wiped that stuff on them, or eaten a singular mushroom, like I said, gains instead of the normal healing, normal recovery, you would regain up to your stamina per additional healing cycle.
That's why.
That's pretty
Also,
cool.
my handprint on your face just looks funny. Both your faces. But not you, dear sister.
So the
Wanna
question
slap
is,
an eyeball.
Ow, my eye.
will you continue into the cave system?
Absolutely.
After watching this comedy of farces with Old Man Madara, Raku's forgotten why we're in this cave system.
Does Arbiter need to remind Raku, or will someone else remind Raku?
What was the name of the place we have to go to for the tablets to get to the
Pretty sure the name of it
fusion?
wasn't Deep Gross Cave.
No, I don't.
Sounds right to me, says Madara.
But if you do continue to walk, a little bit further into this cave system, you feel the coolness of the cave start to wrap around you, and you spot a tunnel hewn from the rock ahead, and the floor more even in that direction than the way you came down, but it has been slanting down into the dark under some pointy stalactites.
Was it the Void Touch Library?
The Vortex Library.
So
That sounds like the Vortex Club.
You begin to smell water, salt, and sulfur, and hear the distant sounds of water.
I cast a life spell to detect the nearest life forms that are not us, that are inside the cave network, that are at least 50 pounds of weight.
You sense one.
I point in the direction I sense it.
It is down that way, down the tunnel. Not more than... How far does that go out?
On a 13. Since that's the only thing I'm doing, that would be whatever the max radius is, so pretty far.
Yeah. You can sense it. It's about 200 meters away.
Okay.
What if you sense a life form?
Yes,
Do we
but
know
it's
what
not an animal.
kind?
Nope. It is
Not
a
a beast.
humanoid.
A humanoid. Alright, I suppose that's safe-ish.
I mean, I could just go and stab it.
I usually, when I cast a life spell, Sarakiel, I set minimum requirements for weight, mass, and intellect based on Klaus. So,
That is brilliant, brother.
What are you trying to say, dear brother?
we go that way.
So as you continue down the tunnel, it begins to open, and at the far end of the grotto, it leads in one direction from the larger natural entrance down into the dark. There doesn't seem to be any guards. When you passed through the hidden hollow, you saw guards that were kind of patrolling the area. There is nobody down here. However, the passage is lit by strange glowing algae lining the walls. That nice bioluminescence that is known to be in the deep. And the light it's a low pulse, as if some being is inhaling and exhaling and inhaling again. These red and putrid green colors. And the sound of water grows, and then you see it. The passage opens onto the edge of a subterranean river. And sitting on the river's shore is a figure. It looks like a short man wearing a cloak. His face is hidden under a cowl. And right behind him is moored a little Abra skiff. He sits sort of like awkwardly on a rock on the shore. And he's using some kind of wooden stylus to engrave a some kind of stone tablet that he has on his lap.
Greetings.
Oh. And the robed figure looks up from his work and he places the tablet down and puts the stylus in his pocket. And as he turns, like goes to turn towards you to greet you, he pulls back his hood and he stands up on his little stubby legs. And he looks unalarmed but curious. But when he pulls back his hood, you see that his head is always like to the side.
Are you injured?
Me? Oh, by no means.
We are seeking the vortex.
Yes. Oh, yes. Excuse me. You know, like it. On behalf of she that is unnamed, I welcome you to the mouth of the Kamsa. You come here for discreet knowledge. I can sense that, even though you just told me. And you know the cost of passage.
On behalf of they which walk behind, we accept it.
You know the cost of passage. I await. And he holds out his little stubby hand.
Adara will go up and take a big chunk of the sludge from earlier and place it in his hand.
No, they clearly want your vibrating rock.
No, when he placed the sludge in his hand, he says, most intriguing. A payment I have not yet received. And he kind of sticks it into his pocket, his robe pocket, and you can hear it squish as he just kind of like squeezes his hand out.
I pull out a vial. I cut myself and bleed into it, but what comes out is smoky. And when it hits the vial, it swirls, and you can hear whispers inside and see stars because there's void in my blood. I stop her and hand it to him.
He takes it, kind of shakes it.
It screams.
Oh, yeah, here's the screams. Yes, I will show my mother this later. He places it in his other pocket, still looking at you.
You need to drink more water, Raku. It's not healthy.
The void sustains me.
I have 2 payments. I require additional.
Yes. Serakiel is looking around. Spies the prettiest feather in one of their wings, the prettiest and the largest. Plucks it. Ow. Here.
He will take it. He kind of like moves it around, like, you know, puts everything together and pulls it apart like you do like with a comb, and it makes that noise that. And then he kind of like tries to tickle Madara.
I tell him, you could dip the other end of it into my blood and write with it.
Oh. I will have to try that. But this will suffice. And he puts it in his hair.
Lovely. I've never had anyone wear me.
I turn around and look at you, Klaus. I know you're cheap. You don't like giving up things, so snaps out knife. Blood is free. Hold still.
No bloodletting for me, please. Well, my brother is right. I do tend to be a little cheap, but I do have, and he takes off around his chest a small relic of humanity. It is a big silver coin that was tethered to an amulet. And he hands it over and is like, this was before our kind reached out into the stars. You see, I'm a purveyor of antiques.
He will take it. He'll bite on it. Holds it up to the fungus light.
It's been in his pocket for all of these adventures. It's just sweat and luck.
Yeah. And this one he will put on his inside robe in his folds. Maybe not the folds of the robe, but in his folds.
Ah, fellow man of the moisture, I see.
Ah, okay. Now that is over, into the boat, if you please.
Serakiel delicately gets into the boat.
That vote that I somehow pinged Steve for is for you, Dwayne. I don't know how that happened.
I will take it. From Tony, I will take it.
Thanks, Tony.
Fun fact about Tony, it turns out he's right across from the street from Tonio's on 34th and Park.
Considering he's in Sweden, that'd be quite the feat.
Yes, does everyone load into the skiff?
Vidar is probably last, hobbling behind everyone else with his third knee.
I actually put you in ahead of me so that I dramatically grab the back oar like I'm a Viking.
Ah, thank you.
However does that third knee work?
You see,
You're not the oar.
Madara lifts his leg up out of the cloak, and there's like residue trailing from his leg to the cloak. There's the first knee there, and then
Yes.
I have this cartilage here, and he starts flopping it around a bit. It's very loose. I don't show this to everyone. And then the second knee, which bends the opposite direction. So I'm very similar to like one of those
Bird?
four-legged creatures. Bird? Nah. Four-legged creature, yes.
Dog.
Dog, yes.
Hmm.
I still have an ankle, so I...
Yes, that species went extinct about 100 years ago. It was very sad to see them go. They sold for actually quite a high price. You would not believe it. I got my hands on one. Sold for a massive fortune. Half the stuff went into the barge that we have right now.
I was once a dog.
I guess the breed
I lean
hasn't.
towards Serakiel.
Guess the dogs haven't died out yet, have they?
I lean towards Serakiel. Should we tell Klaus there's dogs in the barge?
No, let him have
dogs?
this moment.
Who said dogs? Could I sell them?
Was this about shelling hogs?
I'm gonna open another void rift if this boat doesn't move soon.
Yes, as you finally get into the boat, the man gets in, climbs on. He sits near the bow and takes the oars, and he pushes off into the river. And he turns the bow of the boat to point downstream, and you begin coursing down, aided by the river's slow current. And as the boat starts to move downriver, the man turns to you as he's rowing, additionally, and he says, "Oh, where are my manners? My name is Ukpa. You know, I am nobody. I am the river, nothing more, and that is my story. But when you get to the library, you will speak with Haosu, and he will know you."
I look at old man.
Yes,
Madara.
but how soon are we getting to the library?
Oh, it is not long now.
I look at
Okay.
old man Madara. How deep you think the river is? We should test it. Side eyes, Klaus.
Madara starts leaning over the edge. I wonder how deep it is.
You say you're from the river. Tell us about the river.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, Ukba is not from the river. Ukba is the river.
So tell us about yourself. How deep are you? How wide? How are your currents?
How long have you been river?
For as long as I know, I have been river. For I am as deep as knowledge and as wide as the world.
Looks at shoreline. Uh-huh.
I hope to be river one day too.
But
You know,
have
I
a-
once was a dog.
Any
I
good
do not
fishing
know-
in you?
I do not know of dog. Fishing is not permitted. However,
Crabbing?
there are not many friendly animals that live within me.
I eat predators.
It's true, I've seen it.
But if need be, please pass the time as you need.
Madara takes off his hookah pipe from his back. Ah, certainly.
As this conversation is going on, you just see like Klaus sitting in one seat, and then Raku says, "Hey, I think we should test it out." And then just moments later, you see him sitting directly the front of the bow, as far away from Raku, saying, "Yeah."
Raku spends the trip using life magic on the water. If I find anything with tentacles, I'm going to try to fish it.
There are a lot of things with tentacles.
This is going to get exciting then. I attempt to catch a small one.
When you say small,
Observe camera. Small.
Ah,
okay. Gonna need you to make a strength roll.
I'll prepare myself for that first. Okay, now I'm going to make a strength roll. Now that instead of 2, it's 6. That'd be 11.
Where is your strength right? So you have caught something.
I'll spend a vote and make that a 22.
Okay.
Because I want this thing.
So you start to pull up, and you can see this yellow bioluminescence start to hit towards the surface. And as it comes within 2 or 3 meters, you see only what you can imagine to be it looks like a giant squid. It is something that you have never seen before.
Awesome.
And large tendrils start to whip out.
What's its willpower?
Its willpower, 7.
So that's
That's its modifier.
3. That's the modifier. Okay, so I'm gonna need. What size is it? Moderate, large, huge.
Large.
Okay. Okay. I am successful in knocking it out for 1 minute, during which we have a stab fest right in its eyeballs.
Surprisingly, it has no eyeballs, but yes, you can stab fest it in its body.
For 3 turns. I think that's 3 turns a minute. Right?
Oh.
Or wait, no. That's
That is,
3 rounds. No.
for a minute, that's like...
I can do math. 3 rounds is
6
9 seconds. So yeah, that's 30 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we
That's
stab it
a
for
while.
30 rounds.
Wow.
Okay. So now you have a dead Su. It is a giant tentacled void-faring creature.
I lash it to the boat, and I'm like, Madara, to replace your glowworm, and I point at the fact that it glows.
It does glow.
Ah.
That was legit my plan all along.
Madar is going to take his trusty dagger, cut off a bit of the tentacle, and attempt to put it in his hookah to smoke it, as he planned to do with the worm.
Oh. All right.
It probably doesn't work the same.
It works interestingly. So you take you light it, and you burn it. You take inhale deeply. How does Madara feel right now?
High as fuck.
I mean, like,
imagine
are you
pretty
happy?
good.
Are you scared? Are you...
He's glad to be near the water and to be smoking a glowing squid.
When you exhale the smoke, it is purple in color.
That's awesome. I will also harvest the bladder that causes the bioluminescence and store that for later use.
Yes, they like regular octopus of Earth. Their skin color changes dependent on their mood. So Madara, when you are smoking this, the smoke will change with your mood. And for Raku, it is pretty much like a what are those things called? A mood stone.
Oh,
Hold the bladder. It will tell you what your mood is.
It'll tell you what your mood is.
it's just always gray. Now I retrieve the bladder and at least one tentacle so that we can feast on calamari later.
All right.
Emotional calamari.
So after killing part of Ukba, your short travel downstream, and you immediately feel a change, an alteration, and a shift of perception. All of you that are void touched and are able to sense the void, sense an emanation that is approaching. And Ukba grunts and he swivels his head to eye you. His mouth speaks from the other side of his face. It's kind of like, we enter.
Enter that?
It looks like what you could only describe as a maelstrom.
Oh,
Excellent.
and there's an exit from that, right?
Oh, yes.
Madara
Tell
is
me
now
it's not
scared.
out the backside.
Is anyone unenlightened?
Me, probably.
Klaus.
Madara technically is unenlightened.
Oh, I thought you had. Aren't you from Midworld or something?
No, I'm from, like, the sticks when it comes to worlds.
From the sticks.
I'm from a savage worlds.
Well,
Am-
if it's a world thing, I might be enlightened, but I'm not sure. If it's a
You're
void
not.
thing, definitely not.
You are not, Klaus. I am enlightened rank 3.
where?
You're enlightened rank 1.
Yeah.
That's Rocky.
Oh,
At
okay.
least 1 or 2, I know that.
Thrakiel is 1, I'm 3. I thought Madara was 1, but I guess not.
I thought he was as well. But nevertheless, I need you to make anyone who is unenlightened. Excuse me. I need you to make void aversion rolls. Modified by your willpower.
Exciting.
Yes,
Do
I
I know
would.
do I know this is coming?
Yes, you guys can feel it.
No, well, then
Anyone who is
I will-
enlightened, like you know it's coming.
I will help them.
Can I have it modified by something else?
No, it is only willpower.
So, 12 would give me... I asked the boatman how long we'll be in here.
In a matter of moments.
So we'll do like a minute then. So that's... How many of you are there? There's 2 of you, so that's 4. All the rest can go towards potency. Void. 12 minus 4 is 6. So, I can reduce their susceptibility to the void by either enhancing their resistance or suppressing the effect, whichever you decide works, by 6.
Whichever one you want to do. It would probably be better
Give them the
to
plus 6 to the roll. Yeah.
give them the +6 to the roll.
So 6 plus your willpower when you make a void suppression roll or resistance roll. Old man Madara had to step away. So
That's about right.
he got a natural 8 plus whatever his modifier.
Got a 1.
Okay.
So that's at least a 14 for Madara plus whatever his willpower is. He's a Führer, so it's probably at least 2.
And what did Klaus roll?
He rolled a 1.
I rolled a natural 2.
Oh, 2.
Minus 1.
Yes.
They did not tell Klaus he was going to need willpower.
So Madara is okay. Klaus, however, is not.
All right, tell me what it's going to be. How bad is it going to get? Bring it to me. I can do it.
Now remember, I don't know how crit fails work. That's still a 7 with my bonus for him.
Yes, it is still a 7, but that is not high enough for what I needed.
It's not. I mean, it's not technically a crit fail. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not a natural 1. It's a natural 2.
Oh, right, because you
minus
have a
1.
negative to your
It has a
I
negative
get it.
modifier. So roll me a d12. Klaus, please.
Boom.
Roll
5.
low.
I rolled under average.
That's probably good. These charts are always bad high.
You said 5?
5.
Now roll me a d6.
2.
You're okay.
Ish.
Yeah, you're all
I'm
right.
telling. I'm feeling like there's an ish here. You're okay,
You're okay.
but you have a third arm.
I rolled for you, old man Madara, and you rolled well.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No, you
as
rolled
in
well.
You resisted the negative effects.
Oh.
So as the boat spins into this maelstrom and is sucked in, you sail into a dully iridescent black fog,
No, please. Oh God, no! Yeah.
and you feel your senses tingling as if something is trying to unravel your very being.
I'm singing a dirge all the way through. It's like a sea shanty, but it's like Norse style, so all the notes are very melancholy and sad. While we pass.
I
through.
can get behind that.
Even those that do have that are enlightened and have been through the void before, you still feel a sense of unsettledness, of disorientation and anxiety as it kind of explodes in your head.
This feels almost like the exact opposite of that acupuncture massage. This is not okay.
And then as the boat pushes through the dry liquid, the utter blackness and vast sense of loneliness grips you.
You hear me say, "I have returned home," in a happy voice.
Yes, and those that are void sensitive, you're able to discern foggy currents that are moving throughout the void and impossible shapes fluctuating all around them.
We just got emotion from Raku. Emotion.
He was excited to return to the water.
We glossed over this
His home.
before, Klaus, but if you look over at me in shock, you just see like this tentacled Lovecraftian nightmare with my face still smiling. I shed that false human guise I'm forced into on Earth and other planets.
Improvement? Question mark.
He's smiling.
He just. I look at him and I'm like, I don't want to piss him off, but also tentacles. And this is the form you're most comfortable with, Raku.
This is my true
Yeah,
form,
that tracks.
For Raku, you have, what are your enlightened? What are your void powers? Your enlightened tree.
They all affect spellcasting, and one of them dramatically increases my willpower. But I have actual void magic at maximum rank almost. It's rank 4 by itself. With Fuhrer, I can go all the way to 7.
Surakiel's enlightened powers
Sense.
are.
First rank
They-
is always sense. Rank 1 is always sense. So we both have sense, and then I have extra void. I have the one that gives you an extra rank in void, and then the one that gives you an extra rank in any of the spell spheres.
Okay.
Cognizance.
Correct, cognizance.
So for the both of you, for those who are unenlightened, sense of time is kind of gone. Because you've been in here for what seems to be a mere minute. But those who are enlightened, you know that you have been pushing through here for what in the real world feels to be about an hour. And Ukba just looks at the two of you who are enlightened. He says, "We will be there within a half hour."
No rush. Looks at
Klaus.
Okay, maybe we should rush.
Klaus, I need you to roll.
What's going on?
I need you to roll.
Yeah. Now, out of character, Raku doesn't know shit, but you don't know that. So in character, Raku looks at you and actually does this. Oh. And when you're like, "What?" I'm like, "Nothing."
That makes me worry more. Why would you do that? Why?
Yes, out of game, you are not protected.
Start like trying to find my dagger, and I lift it up, and I'm just checking for extras. So what should I roll? Do I
First,
roll?
I want you to roll presence. Just straight up presence.
Are you? Oh no! Oh no! This is gonna be. Oh no! Are you guys ready for this? Best roll of my life, right here. That's a 5, so not bad. We're gonna put the modifier on that. Make that a 3. All right, strong 3, looking good.
Now I need you to roll stealth.
Stealth, anything?
Stealth and agility.
Okay,
Now
this
remember,
I'm
Dwayne,
good at.
I am giving him a boost to any void resistance necessary, not just that first roll.
Yep, I know.
Oh, I'm scared.
However,
I'm scared.
It's only going to last the first hour, so if anything happens after the first hour,
I'm scared. Go. 19. I'm good at that.
Okay. I'm not even going to make you add on another d12 because I know that'll be enough.
Oh, thank God.
So, Raku, your travels through the void, you know that when you enter, that initial push that pushes your mind is a way of protecting yourself from the entities that live within. Madara was able to shield his mind. However, Klaus was not. Which is okay, because I use his presence as aura. So his aura was not very bright within the void. And as he's not moving around and hopefully being quiet, the giant group of void leeches that swam by did not notice him.
That's fortunate.
Yes, he's totally being quiet as he looks at Raku going, why would you do that?
Oh, it was not Raku that has done this.
No, he's like, no, he's
Making him think something's wrong with him.
making me think something's wrong with
Oh.
him. Trying to check myself all over. I'm like, why?
What's your stamina, Klaus? Or your
Oh God. 2.
2?
Modifier 2. Stamina 5.
Do you have a beard? I don't remember.
I'm gonna say well trimmed and kept tight. Yes.
The next time he looks.
Actually,
at his
no.
knife,
I do have a beard because you grew one on me and I never shaved it off.
That's right. Next time he looks in his knife reflection, for just a moment, it's all tentacles.
Hmm.
Can I make I need to make a freak out roll for this. Please, DM. What can I roll for freak out?
And so Madara is the mind mage. That was a life spell. So if you touch them, they really are writhing tentacles.
He would instinctively just go dagger, see it, and just, ah!
And try to cut it off.
No, his other hand would reach for them, go and just. And can I make a keep it together roll?
Sure. Make a sanity roll.
A sanity?
Sanity.
Sanity.
Okay.
Yeah, sanity.
How do I forget?
Oh, just it's gonna be a D12. And
11.
Good roll.
Hmm?
Plus your willpower modifier.
yes.
Please no.
2.
10.
10. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
-1. What was the power of that spell, Raku?
The potency?
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
You freak out.
He's got the dagger in one hand, he's grabbed the tentacles, and he's about.
No. It looks good. It looks good.
FYI, it is just your beard, so if you cut it off, it's just going to feel like trimming your beard.
Whoa! It looks good.
It looks great. Come here, give Madara a hug. Come here.
It looks delicious.
Brother, come here. Give Madara a hug. You will be fine. Come here.
He doesn't even think about. He just goes over there, and he lets him give him a hug, and then like halfway through, he realizes, oh, this is warm. This is nice.
And moist.
And then he feels like he's trying to get up a little bit, and he hears a squish. And he's like, oh, okay, thank you,
Your
Madara.
beard is just your beard again.
There's like a slime.
He
trails
just,
going
he just comes out, and it's nothing but slime. He felt that vibrating rock in your skin at one point.
Talking about the crispy cranes.
The crispy cream. And oddly, that was soothing because they talked. It was sweet and savory goodness.
Everything will be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna start with, and he starts shaving, and the beard comes off, and he's like, "Shit." All right. Well, we started. So it just keeps going.
So time passes. And yet again, the skiff hits what can only be described as dry liquid. And it pushes through and emerges from the black obliviousness. And it floats gently onto a body of water, halting at the edge of a wooden platform, with the river's water flowing silently into a wall of darkness ahead and behind. To your right is an impossibly high wall of obsidian, glistening with gem-like incrustations, and mirror-like stones reflecting your images in impossible magnitudes. The height of the wall is undeterminable, fading into unfathomable black and at an odd slanting angle in your vision. To your left is a room that appears carved out of imagination rather than earth. The walls bordered only by darkness, as deep as a dreamless sleep. The room is large, probably 50 paces across and wide, and has no other doors. Its smooth plastered walls painted a dark maroon, lit by sconces holding dim lanterns between large cabinets filled with clay tablets. Each cabinet appears to have its contents described in cuneiform above the top shelves.
If only I could read.
I asked the river, what's the name of this world?
World? We are in the library.
Yes, but we're not in Lynn anymore. Where does this exist?
Ah, you are one with sight. Yes, this is a void pocket, I guess is the best term to describe it. It is a portion of the Kamsa homeworld that they have placed into this pocket border world.
Fascinating. Looks at party. I may not leave.
No, you shall leave with us, brother.
We'll see.
So, do any of the books look like obviously they're real, like antiques, and just anything that looks unique?
Oh, they are all tablets. There are no books. All clay tablets. And
I get out of the boat, I pick one at random, I find a place to sit down, and I start reading.
as you sit down and start reading, from the center of the room, kind of goes down into like a little down step.
Very modern.
And in the middle of that step is a high-backed chair. And sitting upon the chair is a slender, short bipedal, pale blue-greenish, skin-toned individual. And without even turning and looking at you, he just says that there is no reading for free, sir.
I abstractedly toss him a scroll.
Toss him a scroll?
Yes, I carry many scrolls of random information. Knowledge for knowledge.
Yeah, okay. So he will take your scroll and say, fair.
This one's a detailed dissertation of the temple that we made friends with in the first adventure.
Ah.
Complete with little sketches.
He will take it.
Old man
Continue.
Madar literally drips in all the sketches.
I'm just looking at each of the tablets, kind of going one by one. And he doesn't, like...
Now, there are literally thousands of tablets in this chamber.
Yeah, he's just kind of like glancing over the text, as, somebody who walks into a bookstore and is just reading the books on the shelves, seeing if anything catches his eye. And he's just going, the fall of mankind, mankind's emergence into the stars.
Brother, you can read?
Well, yes, it's kind of... It's kind of important for what I do. I have to be able to read.
Could you teach me how to read one day, young one?
Anyone who wants to specifically look
absolutely.
for the tablet that you're looking for.
It'll cost you 10 gold.
Hey.
No, I'm kidding. Friends and family discount, brother. Friends and family discount. So
Distractedly
12
from the
gold.
corner.
Um,
Distractedly from the corner. What's gold?
I don't even have copper, but thank you, brother. Come here. Another slimy hug.
Okay, I'll teach you, but let's keep those to a minimum.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Raku, as usual, Raku's, Mr. Arbiter. I forgot why we're here. I'm just reading tablets.
I will look for the actual tablet.
Okay.
So,
I'm either going to need observation, research, or investigation if you have them.
Inquiry, or is that an entirely different?
Oh, that is entirely different. One of the three. Observation, research, or investigation.
Okie dokie, observation it is.
Yeah, if none of
It'll
them
be
do
observation plus perception. Or, not perception. Awareness.
find it, if none of them do find it, I will roll, but I'll go last.
12.
Good
Haha.
Good.
Okay. It takes you about 3 minutes.
Wow,
go to-
that's
you go
pretty
to
good in
one-
a big library.
You go to one set of cabinets and you're like, oh. And it literally, like the text at the top says, like, stolen information. And you find one of the 2 tablets.
Where's the other one?
can I make a roll? May I?
Can. Observation, research, or investigation.
I have none of those. Just straight roll?
So then it's going to be awareness, untrained.
Is that -2? -1? I don't remember.
That is -3.
Ooh.
Excuse me here for a second. Let's see. Ah, yes. The ancient deities have come for me again. They whisper madness into my mind. How's that?
3.
Pretty good, right? Right? Strong 3. Strong 3.
So again, you also spend about 3 minutes going through one specific cabinet, and you find nothing. Nothing that may be the inscription.
I will continue looking.
Old man.
Does anyone else wish to make a roll to look?
Can I look even though I can't read?
Yeah, but you'd be at a -6.
Knowing that he can't
So-
read, can I just like
If he got a 6,
Give-
would it matter? Should he even roll? Because it's the
if-
best he could do.
What's your awareness?
My awareness is 2, and I have nothing in
So you could roll an 8.
most of the skills. I might roll an 8. Who knows? Fingers crossed.
can I
No,
just,
you don't. Well, actually, you could roll and crit and make it.
This is the day that Madara finds the thing. Nope. Never mind.
No.
No.
I will.
Madara's
after-
lost.
I will sigh heavily, put down my tablet, and blame it all on Klaus. Dracula actually found stuff. And old man Madara, I mean, he's old. It's Klaus's fault I have to get up here. And I will
Fix him.
roll observation.
You almost made me do a spit take, asshole.
Madara's showing off some
And,
tablet
awareness.
he thinks is the
That's
right
it.
one. It's just something about cooking.
I compliment you anyways on your skill in organizing a library. It's a 7, so 9 with awareness and 3 ranks in observation is an 11.
Okay. So you randomly select a cabinet, look through some of the tablets, and you too are also able to find a tablet labeled Amari inscriptions. Now, both Sarakiel and Raku, and actually Kalaus, if you wish. Kalaus, I would need larceny from you.
Oh no, I came prepared for this meeting, in the words of Patty. Let's see how badly this goes.
Do it.
Okay. So that's 17 for the spell roll. I pull out 2 pretty hefty rocks from my pockets. Look at them, and I look at Sarakiel and I bid them sit next to me. Shove the tablets together, and I take my time casting the spell to make it easier. So over the course of the next 10 or 15 minutes, the rocks turn into the tablets, complete replicas of matter.
Okay.
Exact replicas.
Still gonna need the rolls.
Wait, larceny and
What's he stealing?
Nothing, but I need that roll. Larceny and this would be larceny and awareness. Sarakiel, make me a lore.
Which one?
This one, go ahead with occult
Okay. And that's plus
and intellect.
Okay. Cool.
And Raku, you can also do occult if you wish.
I don't have scholarship. That's not what I do.
Oh, do you have any observation type skills?
I have the best observation in the group, yeah. But just observation.
Rolled a 15. Booyah.
Kalaus, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
14 observation.
Okay, so as you guys are holding the 2 tablets next to each other, you're able to tell that one of them is indeed one of the tablets. The other one is a fake.
Yes, but is the information correct?
You don't know.
Copying them anyways.
The very first tablet that you found, the one that Sarakiel found, actually has the crest of the Amari family on it. The second tablet does not, and it is written in very not the same handwriting.
Second spell. Space 8, which is enough to... The library is not bigger than 200... you said it was one room, right?
You are in one room.
I'll do one per room if I need to. In this room, I use matter to determine if the exact same stone the first half was carved from is in this room.
It is.
Where?
Oh, does it tell you exactly where it is?
Yeah, it's like a tracking
Okay.
spell.
It is on the very top shelf of a cabinet that sits behind the Talath and the and Mr. Haozu that is sitting in the center of the room.
You say behind like they're guarding it, but if it's in the center of the room, we can still get to it.
Yes.
Okay. I asked Sarakiel to go fetch the real thing.
I shall.
They merely watch as you walk around.
I offered them calamari.
You actually get it and like pull it out.
I'll prepare it, yeah.
No, I meant Sarakiel. Just
Oh.
do they grab the tablet?
Yes? Question mark?
He just says, "Ah, it seems you have chosen wisely. Payment."
I pull out one of the vibrating rocks.
You know that my kind do not enjoy these.
My mistake.
Payment.
Can I offer you one of my beautiful feathers in this trying time?
Do I look like a fool?
No.
Payment.
And what would you ask as payment?
Knowledge for knowledge.
I share with him the way that Serakiel does their bone casting that's been passed down from their teacher.
Nice.
Adequate. Keep in mind, though, child, that no one can properly use those without Kimmy's cipher's secrets. And no one can get it out of the cipher, not even a Talath interrogator. Words to heed. Consider that free.
How did you... Never mind. We thank you for...
On your way.
Oh, all right then.
You have gotten what you have come for.
Serakiel's like, that was a lot of words. Thank you for the words.
Serakiel will head back to their family.
I'm still making a copy. I feel like it's unwise to take the originals.
Okay. And with your rolls, you're able to tell that you put them next to each other, and the mark is on the exact same place on both. Both of them. There, one of them is not a forgery.
Do the rocks also talk?
The what?
Do the rocks also talk when they're
No.
together?
Yes, but what if you take out
You
the
gave us
the
talking rocks. It's a thing now.
What if you get the talking rock and set it right next to these rocks?
I'm already in the boat while Klaus is talking.
Bring that rock over here.
Ukba is just kind of like, you get what you came for?
Yes, River. Thank you.
Are we ready to go then?
Did we
What's the
have
rest of
something
you?
else we needed?
It's a library full of lost knowledge. I'm sure you could get something in here you need.
I do not think that I have the knowledge to pay.
Hey, librarian, how do we get free skill ranks?
Unknown.
No.
This library contained the secrets of my past. I wonder.
What is your past, my son?
I don't remember.
If you
If
cannot
only I
understand
could
the
read.
question. Yes.
15 gold, brother, and I'll teach you.
What is gold?
What is this thing he keeps talking about? I'm asking you other two.
strange metal.
Isn't that like soft metal that's useless? It just shines. What? Why would you?
Yes,
want
it was
that? It's useless.
It was incredibly valuable to the ancients of our race. No one knows why.
Sure, pat you on the shoulder.
What? I am many things. I am a historian as well.
Shakes bag of coins. You could make weapons out of these, brother. Common sense.
Well, I'll admit, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound intelligent.
So you have the tablets. And do you all get back on the boat?
Madara gets on the
did-
boat.
So,
Yes, indeed.
did John miss something with the cipher? Is the cipher here, or do we have to find it somewhere else?
It's not part of the mission. We were told to get the tablets.
Okay.
If tablet person can't use the tablets, that's not our job.
Alrighty. So hopefully the cipher's at home.
I don't know.
Now you get
Once more into the
I know, but do you know?
once more into the monster infested realm that changes my body into squid tentacles for some reason. Also, why is it always the beard?
It looked good, brother.
If you
Get in
have
the
no,
boat, Klaus.
It
if you have no
freaked me
further
out
business,
a little too much. I'll
Ukba
be
begins to
honest.
push off.
Yeah, I'm in the boat while I'm saying this, like I'm climbing in. It freaked me out a little bit too much to keep. I'll be honest with you.
And again, those unenlightened.
Yep, I gotta help you again if I can. It happened, Dwayne.
Oh, it did.
It did. Get the chart out.
Oh, get the chart
chart-
out.
It's
Get the
happening.
chart.
No.
Everyone stay calm, it's happening.
Stay calm. Do the thing.
How much did you fail it by?
So that would have been 4.
Everyone stay calm.
Ooh.
It's just the end of our world. You know it. Stay calm.
Okay.
As a Fuhrer, I reduced the effect by 3.
You hear?
3
Oh, you
matches.
do. Okay, reduced by 3. 1, 2, 3.
I like the idea that you hear him just sitting there talking in a whisper, and it's like, I would really like you all just to stay the fuck calm.
These rarely affect you. These affect the caster. That's why it's exciting for me.
Yes. So as you begin to cast your spell, a haunting cry echoes on the wind. And actually, I need everyone, even
Rarely, but
Ukba,
sometimes.
to make a fear roll.
Ooh.
Not
What
Ooh, I
does
finally
that
get to use
mean?
my talent.
I actually have to look up fear because I can't remember what fear was. It's like the
Willpower
one.
roll.
Is it just a willpower?
Well, it's a chart. Fear's a chart.
Yeah.
And I think the way, well, you better look it up, but I think the way it works is
Yeah.
you subtract your willpower plus any adaptable poke from the result.
Yep.
Can I get
D12? D12 rolls from everybody.
Can I get a willpower or a presence roll, please?
Oh! With my modifiers, I rolled a 1, baby.
All right.
So willpower and then nothing else?
No, just a D12.
Oh, just a D12.
Just a D12. And then subtract your willpower.
Wait, hold on. I'm subtracting a negative. Woohoo!
Yeah, you would actually add to the roll.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. Low is good in these instances.
So 4.
I have a 5 total after I subtract. Or wait, willpower, the blue number or the tiny black number?
The tiny black number.
Oh, then an 8.
I rolled a 12 on the die, minus 2, that's 10.
Okay. Raku, you are totally fine. And you're like,
Those talents were worth it.
this is just like any other day. Madara, you immediately become terrified of these noises that are screeching about. You are overcome with sheer terror, and you fall to the ground, trembling and babbling incoherently.
They came from the Mal.
And you are effectively prone, stunned, and have a -3 to all of your stuff for the next 4 minutes.
Can I continue to smoke my pipe?
You're
No, not even. I can't even do that. Oh,
Can't
this
even
is
do that.
terrible.
Klaus, you had a 4, you said?
Yes, it did.
So you are at a -1 penalty. You are merely startled. -1 penalty for the next 4 minutes on anything you roll.
For my curiosity, how does this manifest itself?
As eerie, strange, screaming noises, like voices from the beyond in your face.
So you just see Klaus just like he looks at it and he's like, I think you might have it right, Raku. There is a strange beauty to it all, and he's just listening
Yes,
very
brother.
intently, just very pinpoint focused.
Listen to the secrets in the wailing.
I don't like the secrets.
And
He's
Sirakiel,
very zoned in, just right there.
you two are full of fear as you drop to the deck of the boat and crawl. If it had a keel, you would try to crawl close to the keel, and you are pretty much not able to do anything until we leave the void.
I am to be eaten.
You cover yourself with your wings as you cower in a ball. Not as bad as it could have been. Darn. But Ukba has cool bonuses as well, so he was pretty much fine. He's like, it happens. But you push through again, taking about half an hour. And he puts you out on the other side, docking at the dock where you had initially found him in the cave system. But before we travel on, it is 10:40. Actually, it's 10:41. So we will take a short break before we are able to return the Amari veiled inscriptions to their proper owners. Tyler, you have 41?
2.
42. Oh, so we will be back at 10:52. So stick
Eastern
around.
time.
Eastern Daylight Time?
Just Eastern time. Time changes are stupid.
Eastern Time. All right. We will see you guys in 10 minutes. Don't go away. And we are back from our short break away from the void. But we have returned. And we find our party at the docks in the cavernous space where they had left to enter the Vortex Library, and where they have indeed found the 2 tablets of the Amari infusion inscriptions. The only question is now what to do with them.
I cannot help him to be eaten.
Oh, we're back at the cave, aren't we?
Yeah, you're back in the cave. Any weird stuff that has happened while in the void is surpassed.
What are you talking about? No one would eat you here. It's
Oh
back
yes,
there.
you're right. Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Would you like to go back?
No,
Yes.
Ruck.
no.
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 Come here, brother. I
The
need your
last
help.
trip was quite pleasant. What? Huh?
Come here. I need your help.
Oh, okay.
Raku said stay.
I wrap a tentacle around you.
Hmm.
I wrap one around me. I wrap one around Madara. I look at Sarakiel. Do you mind? Squids have 4 face tentacles.
Why is this happening?
What am I doing?
Collecting the face tentacles from the squid for calamari.
Oh,
It's a giant
yes,
squid.
yes,
I can't
yes.
carry all 4.
I shall assist. Yes.
We're gonna walk out of this cave back into the city with tentacle robes to me.
I do love me some calamari. I've never had unearthly calamari. This is going to be an experience. Madara, your worm does what when you smoke it?
The worm.
Oh, I was talking about the squid tentacle.
Oh,
not
the squid.
worm.
Oh.
Yes,
does
I
this.
suppose I should.
I pull out the bladder and it shows whatever Dwayne says sad is, whatever color that is.
Sad is actually white.
It shows white because I'm not in the void anymore.
Yes, these tentacles, they just change the color of the smoke. Still pleasant.
No added flavor, huh?
A little salty. A little-
No added narcotic benefits?
Not that I know of.
Yet. Not that you know of yet. See, that's that positive thinking we're working on, Madara.
Working on it?
Yes, we're working on it. Again, positivity, building, working, yes.
Yeah, yes. How long have we been working on it?
Since I said we've been working on it 10 seconds ago.
Oh. Okay. Just continues to carry the squid.
He's just like, you're an asshole,
right.
shut up. I'm gonna start getting like a little suction cup and like seeing if it'll attach to Raku's face.
It doesn't. It refuses
Why?
to do what you want.
Just sitting there like, huh. Thought these things were sticky and
And then,
just
and then
sticky.
it just like rushes at you and sticks to your face. And I'm like, I just glance at you and I'm like, I am one with the tentacles. You are not, brother. As it wraps around your head like a boa.
So it's wrapping around my head. And I'm going to look over at Madara and I go, is this a good look too?
His face is just red sucker marks.
No. No, that's terrifying.
Honest. We
Get
carry
more
on this way, Mr. Arbiter, until we get back to the boat.
Yes, absolutely.
So yes, you've already docked at the shore. Are you going to go back the way you came in through the fungal cavern?
Oh yeah, I meant we'd carry on that way until we get back to our boat or until you attack us.
Ah, yes. Those words.
Talking, talking very loudly, and carrying a squid
We're
behind
not
us
being
about
stealthy at
suction
all.
cups.
Yeah,
about
so
suction cups and being able to stick them places.
you were able to make your way up the downward sloping tunnel that leads up into the large fungal cavern. And once you hit the fungal cavern, Raku and Sarakiel, you sense void emanations.
Are they hostile?
They are more confused than anything.
Are they in our way?
Yes.
Then I guess we've carry on. I will put a void shield on us though, just in case. Which works.
So as you move further into the cavern, you see what can only be described as a large floating amoeba. Not an amoeba. What are those things called? They're like the
Star Trek word.
The little silver dragons that are like the most poisonous oceanic creature on Earth, but they're like the size of your pinky
You're talking
finger.
about like the octopus,
No,
the blue-ringed octopus, or the red one?
No,
I'm gonna have
it's
to
not
find a
it.
picture. I'm gonna have to find a picture of it, but it pretty much looks like a strange tentacly floating dragon.
He's basically describing the mana worms from WoW, John, for your head. Except silver.
Yes, my head requires attuning to.
And as you move closer in, it darts around the air very erratically. And those who have void sense, you can hear it like throwing out through the void. And it's speaking, but it's not making any sense. It's like it's looking for something. And it's very confused. It's darting around very erratically. And as soon as it senses you, it says, "Yes, yes, you are the ones. Yes." But those who are not void touched do not hear this.
So I
adjust my
suggest.
tentacle. How can we help you?
Oh, we're talking.
I want
to
to
it
taste how it's feeling.
now.
Well, one, it tastes like anger and sadness
Anger.
and confusion. All the colors of feeling smack you in the face all at once.
Smack you in the tongue.
Smack me in the tongue.
All the colors of feeling smack you in the tongue.
All
Ew.
the colors
Hey,
of-
take that for sensual, for sensitization.
Mm.
Just
Okay.
got bitch slapped in the tongue.
It's like
By
hot sauce.
feelings.
Spicy feelings.
Yeah.
Your feelings are muy picante.
Ghost chili pepper.
And as its feelings begin to manifest even more strongly, the taste becomes what was sour and umami into that of bitterness and death. Roll for initiative.
Someone knows the strength of the umami.
Umami.
I got a
hate
12.
that word.
You.
What are the
9.
modifiers for that again?
What's wrong with umami?
It should be agility. Yeah, just agility and then a d12.
14.
I rolled a 9.
I, for one, love Food Wars. It's great. Probably not what you're referencing, but still great.
Raku got what?
14. I got a crit.
Klaus, what is your agility?
That's not what you were asking. 5.
Okay, Raku, what's your agility?
5. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Each of you, actually, what's your,
I thought we agreed on this, never to tie again.
I know. Give me a,
Awareness?
yeah, what's your awareness rolls?
5.
Or awareness numbers, modifiers, bleh.
My mod is 0.
My mod is 2.
Alright,
Total 5.
Raku's going first. Now I gotta add in this guy.
What we said, John, was we'll never tie again because I never rolled that high.
But he rolled high.
Yep.
Well,
2
you
fights
know,
in a row.
when you pray to the dice gods like you do, it's hard to go wrong.
I am favored by them.
I tried offering my prayers to Chouse, but they didn't take it.
They require sacrifices.
But actually, this guy beats you all.
That's why. Yeah.
Is
So
this a
immediately
void
as this-
creature?
What?
Is this a void creature?
It is not a void creature, but one who enjoys basking in the void.
Okay. I did put the shield up, so if it makes any void-based attack, it's hit -6 to its roll. If it casts a spell that works as counter magic, it penalizes that.
Is that just a sphere of void?
Yeah.
Or for any sphere?
No, that's just either void attacks or any magic. If it uses a spell from any sphere.
Okay. Well, it doesn't know that. And we'll use its turn to try and dominate.
You are inside the sphere of Madara, so you can use your magic still. Plus, it won't last long because that was just a quick thing.
Which is it just automatically dispels it?
No, he would need to. So my roll would actually be against his roll, and if my total is higher or equal to his, then his spell fails. And my roll was 15.
Uh-huh. His roll is he did not make it by 1, but it was enough to get the spell off. So nothing bad happened. Okay. Spell hits nobody. Moving to Raku.
Well, it doesn't
This
want
thing
to
is up in the
talk.
air.
Clearly doesn't want to talk. Nope, don't do it, Raku. My initial reaction is give it what it loves. Void here. Did that once this month. It's enough. So,
But that's what your character would do.
it is. That's okay. Sometimes you do what's good for the team.
But John's a fan.
I'm gonna. Alright, it's alive, yes?
Yes, it is alive.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we get the combat music, thank you. This one says that's 7. Needs to happen now. Alright, so. This will last for... Also, what's its willpower? Modifier.
5.
Okay. This will last for 3 turns, and for the duration of those 3 turns, it is suffering from agonizing pain. So now it is a -6 to everything. And if it was void related, that's -12. Because that also lasts 3 turns.
And you rolled successfully?
Yeah. So, yeah, I was able to beat its resistance.
Beat its... What do you mean, beat its resistance?
It adds its willpower modifier to my difficulty.
But I have things that make it even more resistant.
If it has some kind of weird magic resistance, yeah. The result
So it would be total of, if it's willpower and whatever else, it would be 7.
still wins because I rolled a 19.
Okay. So I'm at a -6. Got it.
And it hurts.
And it hurts. Even more beautiful.
Next.
That all. Klaus.
I am going to try something I've never tried before.
Do it.
It's called a swarming attack. It's a D6 attacks at -1. So I'm going to try and do the thing. To do the thing, I'm going to have to roll D6. Try that. Ho-ho! 2. So, and then we roll once. That's not good. Oh, yeah, okay. To negative, so we got a 3. And, well, technically these also have +1. It doesn't matter because it's still a negative. It's still a natural 1 on that second one. Yep.
This is not Klaus's night.
Nope.
Ooh.
Not Klaus's night. Okay. So your first one whiffs. Your second one.
No. Did you not see my Twitter post? I know you don't.
No, I did not.
I know you don't. Never ever make your career adventurous whiff. Make it say the creature expert blocks.
Well, he is actually flying, so you just kind of, he whiffed. And, yeah.
He's so mean.
Whiffs. It goes through the air.
Monster expertly dodged.
Yes. With impunity. Roll me a D12, Klaus.
Oh boy.
But do I have to?
You have to.
I know I was talking a lot of shit about your NPCs that were trying to stab me earlier. Okay, like I take it all back. That was just in character. I'm sorry.
I hold no grudges. Only because you rolled a 1.
I was holding a grudge, and then you rolled a 1, so we're done here. That would be a 2.
Okay. So, yeah, we're good.
Alrighty.
Old Man Badara.
So how far away is this thing?
Too high to reach with your hands.
Of course, yes, but
Like I said, the
how
fungal
far
cavern
is he to reach with my mind?
to reach with your mind. We will
Yes.
say that it is 20 meters.
Oh. Okay. All right.
This is a large creature, by the way. It's not. It is much larger than you.
Okay. So, Old Man Madara could not possibly hope to reach that thing. Okay. So what Madara is going to do is cast something on himself. A
Okay.
positive delusion.
Positive
is-
delusion.
Is questionable, that would last for 9 seconds and would take effect at the end of the round. So, that is a total potency of 8. And the delusion is... Oh, goodness.
There's that cute little guy. What's it called? Does the picture tell you? For the audience? Sorry, Madara.
Oh, the actual in real life,
Yeah.
it is a blue dragon sea slug.
Blue Dragon Sea Slug, audience. Not that I really interrupted Madara. Carry on!
Oh, goodness. A questionable delusion that would give him +2 to... Ah, goodness. Any suggestions in chat?
What can I do to not
Oh,
be
goodness.
horrible?
Oh, no. And Madara's just gonna hide. Forget magic stuff when his normal legs work just fine. Yeah. So Madara would try to run for any of the nearest cover.
There are a lot of rock, outcroppings. You could probably hide behind one of the stalks of one of the larger fungi.
Get to the nearest fungus and get into cover.
All right.
That is Madara's turn.
So if it tries to look for you, you will be at a bonus. Sarakiel.
I guess I will stick to my specialty and long range stabby.
Okay. You're at a -1 because it is above you.
Well, it is very rude then.
You could just fly up and be above it.
That's true. But I run into the cave ceiling though.
There's still area around for you to be up higher than it.
Then I wish to do that.
Okay.
Sarakiel's gonna get high. But
You weren't supposed to bring up those edibles I gave you.
Okay. And then I cannot shoot on the same turn or can?
You can,
Okay.
because your flight is insane because you have big wings.
Big wings, big wings.
So I think
And-
even half of your movement would still put you above where it is.
Aha. 12 attack, 5 damage. If I hit.
12 will hit.
Yes.
How much damage?
5.
Kidoki. You stick it, and blue ichor starts to drip from a wound
Uh-oh.
onto the ground, creating slippery, almost ice-like puddles.
Interesting. Ice-like. Cool. At least it's not acid? Question mark? Nobody step in the puddles, okay?
But it is at the top of the round.
Gasp.
And having attacked it and hit it, it is not happy with you. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... Okay. Let's see what ouchies I can bring on. So it will fly to you. There's a weird swimmy motion as it moves through the air.
So cute, you just want to hug it. Oh god, it's eating your face.
It will charge your body and then whip its tail at you. I know it is at a -6.
Sarakiel was hit with tail whip. It was highly effective.
That's how Ever's gonna die in real life, hugging something terrible.
That is... You don't know me.
I believe Tyler. Because porcupines are indeed cute creatures.
They're adorable.
kill
Have
you.
you heard the noises that they make when they eat pumpkins?
You just want to hug them all up.
Yeah, they're like...
Dwayne's gonna say 50 damage in ruins.
Oh, doesn't 11 hit Sarakiel?
Does it? Let me find out. Gotta switch to that screen.
I don't think any of us have an 11 defense.
I think
no,
it's
I don't
9.
think I do. I have damage reduction of 6. Is that what?
No, on the left of the damage reduction.
Stupid hair. It's perfect,
It
but
is
oh, I have 10. Dang it!
close.
So hits.
So close. Sigh.
Okay. So you take...
Mm-mm.
Hold on, I have to do his math.
Ew.
But why?
And I think you soak it up anyways. 8 damage.
2 of it hits me, I believe. I have damage reduction of 6. So.
All right. So you take 2 damage as it tail whips you.
Darn thing. Do I still heal fast from eating shrooms?
Yes, but that's a natural healing. So once the combat is over, you would gain back some hit point.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. But not thank you for hitting me. Okay.
And then it goes to Raku.
Raku do what Raku do. What's its agility modifier?
Its agility modifier is 5.
I got a natural 12, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so like a Jedi in Star Wars, I'm like, and then the walls themselves become stalagmites and stab it from the left, right, top, and down, just like with matter.
Okay.
Ooh, 29 damage, 3d12, rolled well.
Is that a...
It is not a magical effect. That's just rock stabbing you. The magic
No,
is
I know
not
that.
rocks.
I need Sarakiel to try and dodge out of the way.
No, it won't
That's
be
our-
Sarakiel. I can control the area.
Okay, because they're right in his face. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
That's one
I
of the cool things
mean-
about magic in this system is you can precisely control AoEs.
Okay, so you kill it.
Sweet.
Oh,
Oh shit.
okay.
And because now it was over top of you guys, it rains down.
You're
Oh,
welcome,
no.
guys.
I was gonna hide under the squid. Scratch at, can I still hide under the squid?
It rains down blue awesomeness. I need everyone that was standing underneath, which was everybody, with the exception of Madara, because he moved out of the way.
What are
To
we
make
doing? Sorry.
agility.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
in
this
the
is a
air.
dodge, isn't it?
Yes.
I actually have
Agility,
dodge.
acrobatics.
Unless you have dodge. No, the actual dodge skill.
13.
Okay.
I do.
13 is
Dodge.
enough.
I do not have dodge.
So then it's just agility.
Okay.
Sarakiel, you don't have to because you're in the air.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's not penalizing you for not having dodge.
That's fair. 8. Does an 8 succeed?
An 8 does not succeed.
Oh no. Rain down upon me, you blue goodness.
This time I didn't do it on purpose.
Now this is non-soakable.
Oh, no.
I really should have added my dice now that he
Well,
said that.
Every time I crit on my spells, it's Klaus who pays.
It's a liquid, so it's a liquid, so technically it's soakable.
Yeah, it's soaking into his body.
Exactly.
the last
last time I
episode of
crit
the
on a
first
spell-
season.
The last time I crit on a spell was when I opened the Void Rift and you've gone mad permanently. Every time.
And then you I mean, the last episode of the first season, you sucked your own brother's soul in.
Yeah, but I
And
meant
then,
to mess you up too.
And then every time after that, it's just been Klaus.
Also, he's still alive. He's in me.
Yeah.
So as this blue ichor drops down on you, you begin to feel parts of your skin. And you've never felt this feeling before, but you are effectively getting frostbite, and you take only 6 damage as bits of your skin begin to frost over blue and blister, pop.
I look at old man Madara. Does that count as returning to the water?
I don't know what this is. I've never. It's
like
cold looking.
I look up at the
I'm
impaled
really,
thing. Sorry, go ahead, Klaus.
like, I'm really fucking shaking, and I put my arm on one of the stalagmites to, or my hand on one of the stalagmites to steady myself, and I pull my hand away, and you just hear the skin just.
That looks painful.
Ah!
I look up at the thing and I'm like, I wonder what its problem was. And then I dispel the stalagmite so it just falls in front of Klaus. What?
And the body falls and goes splat. But you are now you remain in the fungal cave. You continue on your way back to the hidden hovel, or the hidden hollow, and back up to the souk.
Yes, but I collect a cute little guy with a stick.
This is a large creature.
With
You
a shovel.
little.
Yeah, this would be like trying to carry a bear.
I collect its head.
It's going to take you a while to cut it off, but it is
I'm
possible.
Okay with that. As long as the party's okay with that. This
Would
is
it be
how-
possible for you to levitate it with forces?
How long does it take to get out of the cave?
I would
Gonna-
like a
it-
tooth.
Takes a little while.
How long is
Probably
it?
looking at an hour or two.
Yes.
I'm just.
I'll make
like,
2 rolls because every spell has a cap of an hour. I can actually go to 2 hours with forces now. I'm successful for 3 hours with no natural ones, sir. Levitating.
Levitating this large body.
So we're gonna come out of that cave with this thing floating behind us, with giant squid tentacles wrapped around us.
My God, it's real life Monster Hunter.
Exactly what I was thinking.
So a couple of hours, your first hour passes as you continue out of the fungal cave, past the hidden hollow, and you see the guards up on the parapet as you're just walking by. You're kind of like looking,
Hey,
not in like, more in astonishment and confusion.
just kind of wave at him, water bear.
Hey, we're yeah, we got some things, and we're
Just
gonna
keep
do
going.
some. Yeah, start walking and be
Keep
like,
going,
I'm
Klaus.
not.
We're fine here.
We're selling. Bye.
Water bears.
Have a good day.
It's an ice water bear, so I guess it's a polar bear.
Ha!
Which is a polar.
It means cold.
Ah,
Like when you climb a pole way up high into the sky. It's cold up there.
plus you're a polar then.
Exactly. See?
You make your way past the hidden hollow into the tunnels that lead back up to the aromatic souk, and there it takes about another hour to make it up
See
to
if I
the.
get a 1. I did not. Carry on. We lose
It
those
takes
ones.
you go back up to the hidden entrance, the back door of the aromatic souk, and as you exit the door, what?
We come in the back door. Whomp splat! I'm just gonna leave this here till we're done.
Yeah, so you exit through the back door, and takes a moment for your eyes to adjust as it is daylight outside. And the souk is bustling. And as you step out, a couple of passerbys,
Don't touch the water bear.
yes, they merely shake their head and continue walking.
It'll make you polar. Don't touch it.
From one pole to the next, this has been an enlightening experience.
One pole to the next. There are two poles? Is it bipolar?
In magnetism, the positive and the... Yes? Question mark?
Are they small poles? Would that make them tadpoles?
Add bipolar.
Save us, Arbiter.
This is bad.
No, they are large poles. People have danced upon them at some
Oh,
point.
so grandpoles.
So grand poles is what you said?
Yes.
Grand poles, yes.
So
there's
where do you
very
go here
grand
from here?
pole.
Do a train sick shit.
As you guys are talking about poles, there are a continuous number of onlookers that are starting to gather to see this large body.
Back to the barge where we're going to drop off our samples.
I'm going to see if any of my contacts in the city, like if I'd known any of my contacts in the city specialized in rare creatures.
No, this is for magic items. You're not
magic
selling
items.
this.
All right, whatever the leftovers are, I will
We're
see
gonna
what
use
I
it
can
for
do.
enchantments and herbalism.
No,
And
okay,
we ate it.
What if I could make your knife an ice knife? That'd be cool.
Oh,
that would be a cool knife. Would be very cool.
Ice arrows.
Exactly.
Nice
Who knows?
hookah.
So then, if I have two knives, I can go ice, baby.
Yeah, if we
Okay,
cut
we're
off
done.
just a little tiny piece of it and he smokes it, is it like spearmint?
it's like wintergreen.
Nice!
Nah. All right,
So
so
yeah,
the barge to the barge.
Yeah, we
Barge.
would drop off our specimens at home first.
All right, so you start to make your way out of the souk, and when you guys entered, you were already met with, disdain from some of the shopkeepers. People turn their eyes away from you, and you heard whispers and gossip. But you're used to that, especially in this area of the city. However, walking out, it is even more so. Not only because you're dragging this body that is leaving this blue trail throughout the souk.
So the people that are all pissed off at us, literally all they have to do is follow the blue trail.
Don't touch that. You'll become too polar.
But you see a lot of them whisper to each other, and then their eyes gaze to the tops of shops and gangways and plankways that are scattered throughout the souk. And just as about you, sorry,
Somebody about to shoot us from up there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm looking.
Make the roll.
That is another 12, so 16 observation.
16. You see one Talath that has been eyeing you.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't seem to be hiding.
I point him out to the party, but I'm not starting a fight here.
And as you point up to the party, and you start to turn away, moving the large Naak body, the other party members look up and see nothing. And just as you're about to exit the dome, a huge Talath emerges to confront you, stepping out before you, along with 5 rough-looking men brandishing swords. You can see this Talath's skin is a brownish red, long jet black hair, thick mane, just pulled back in a ponytail. He's a big guy. He has a great sword. His pale eyes fix on you. He just simply says, "You may surrender yourselves now, or be subdued. We know that you have taken from the Kamsa, and they do not appreciate thieves."
That clicky clack was me rolling. The party just hears splooch as all of the blood goes flying around us and splatters all over them.
What did you roll?
I rolled a spell cast, move the blood to them with telekinetic force.
What was your
Spell
roll?
isn't damaging them, but the blood will do what blood does.
Yeah, but there's another mysticist here as well. I need to know what your roll was.
16. And he's
You
at minus
succeed.
3. He's at minus 3 to stop me too.
It's not about stopping you. It's about where the stuff's gonna fall.
Okay.
So you succeed in doing it, but you do not hit any of his men.
I'm sure that means initiative.
No, it
I
does
do.
not.
And you are you are the latest in a batch of poor, unfortunate souls that decided to get in our way. Plus, everything we have gathered here, we have paid for. So we will be on our way, or you will leave us, or you will pay the price.
You see a number of onlookers start to gather, and after you say that, Kalaus, you see this being, almost bug-like, bluish skin. He steps out from the like a shaded corner. He's carrying the like half-torn body of Ukba. And he throws Ukba down on the ground. He has almost like a chain spiky whip in his hand, a dagger in his other hand, a dagger in his third hand, and a dagger in his fourth hand.
You're a prickly fellow, aren't you?
He points to all of you at the same time and says, "You will give me your souls, your pain, your essence. Or maybe not. Either way, I take.
I teleported
Resist.
240 meters away.
It won't work."
This is the mystic. Okay.
He can automatically counterspell.
It's not him that's counterspelling.
Right, I know, but I mean, the wizard can automatically counterspell.
That has to do with the souk.
Oh, okay.
We don't like thieves in the souk.
Wait. So then we would have known this like 20 minutes ago because the levitate would have failed.
No, you can levitate. You just can't teleport in and out.
I'll put up a shield then. Same roll.
Okay. You can put up a shield. Yes. Spells work.
A shield made of its blood around us in the atmosphere.
As you wish. And then combat starts. Everybody roll initiative.
Rakiel already did.
Yeah, I already did. I thought you had said to roll initiative.
No.
Do you need me to re-roll my
Nope. I can add you in.
Sweet.
Oops. I did not mean to do that.
That's a strong 9 for me.
That's a 5.
Sarakiel, what did you get?
A 10.
Raku?
13.
Sorry.
That's the
Here's
best.
the top search result.
Okay.
Thanks, Alexa.
Sorry.
Wonderful.
I don't know how that happened.
Uh,
God, it's all coming undone. Just wait. It's coming undone.
I guess we'll just use goons. Sorry, it's hard to add all these guys. They're all on different pages. Alright, where are you at? Alright, weird bug guy goes. Holy Jesus. Wow.
One of us have lost our souls, I think. Oh no.
I didn't realize he was that fast.
It's not me. I don't have one.
Okay.
You're fine too, Madara. No one suspects the souls in the second D.
So far, creepy bug guy is gonna go first. Find this other guy. He's probably not gonna go as fast. Oh. He only got any. And then these Mookies. They got a 9.
And yes, John, what I was going to say before Alexa went off is this is easily the best combat thing I've ever found for sword and sorcery.
It's one hell of a music theme. I tell you what, Jesus.
Yeah, I do like this one. Okay. Combat begins with this bug creature. His name is Ultazar.
His name doesn't matter because soon he will be dead. Oh!
He is a he is a changeling.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to
Must
murder a
protect.
changeling.
Must protect.
Urge to murder rising.
No.
So he sees your shield. Grabs some onlookers. This is a very high difficulty. He's going to try and throw the onlookers at your shield to weaken it.
So,
Oh yes.
Arbiter note that won't act as not the kind of shield it is, they'll just go through it. It's there to force you to have to take the cold damage to walk through it. It's not gonna
Oh.
It's just gonna give him frostbite. It's not
So
like
the
a
bodies will
shell.
fly. The bodies will fly through.
Yeah.
All right.
And take frostbite damage.
That's okay. So so he.
They return to the water.
Yes,
Sorry,
they are.
innocent bystanders.
They are returning to the water.
Madara, we are all made of water.
Yes. Baltazar, unknowing of this, will attempt to break your shields, so to say, and he chucks these people through. What is everybody's agility modifier? Because he wasn't trying to hit any of you specifically.
2.
2 with a dodge of 2, so 4.
Okay.
Also 2.
Everybody has 2.
We decided we weren't going to do this.
Everybody's got 2. All right.
Just need to stop doing this.
Of Sarakiel, Kalaus, and Madara, awarenesses.
Goose egg.
Rolling awareness.
Modifier of 1.
Modifier of 2.
Kalaus, would you have?
0.
All right.
Goose egg, apparently.
Every time I
these-
do a spell.
What was that?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So Sarakiel and Kalaus, these bodies come flying at you.
I'm just so mesmerized by the blood just like eking out of this thing and surrounding us. does have a beautiful blue.
These frostbitten bodies. The bodies are dead. That's only 7 damage as the bodies hit you at a high force. I'm pretty sure that you're able to soak up all of the damage itself. However, you are knocked prone.
Alright.
As these frostbitten bodies are now laying on top of you.
It has a point of order. It's an action. It's a full turn to stand up.
It is a... Let me double check. I want to say yes, but make sure.
I think we had
Yes.
a discussion.
To rise is a full round.
Alrighty.
But it is Raku's
that-
turn. Sorry,
That
what did you say?
was, oh, that was just Klaus, or is it all 3 of us?
Sarakiel and Kalaus.
Okay. Just checking. Thank you. Also, how dare you?
So that means you'd have taken 1 damage because your damage reduction is 6.
Oh, that's right. I forget you're not the same.
Yeah, too light for the heavy armor.
So, Sarakiel, you also take 1 damage.
Still only 1/1 for tonight, Dwayne.
Ow.
What is 50 arm guys' fortitude?
Fortitude?
Stamina, yeah, I'm crossing the streams.
He does not have a very high stamina. It's only 4.
I figured it would be all agility for him. So, I succeed on the spell. Yeah, he's on fire as he bursts into flames as they come out of nowhere. I'm like, boom, fire. Him and anything he's wearing, it's flammable.
He is not wearing any armor.
You just look at him really hard.
I always make it dramatic.
Just
Magic's
really
supposed to be
hard.
obvious in this game.
So 2 of his hands drop their daggers as he just goes, "Ah!"
This will last for 3 turns. And you want me to roll it every turn, or do you want to do it? 'Cause it ticks. The damage.
Oh, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. 8, 2d6. Good roll. 8 fire. Which
Yeah.
also means armor won't resist that, but magic
Yep.
resistance might. He's not wearing armor.
Not wearing armor. But he does have some natural resistance, so.
Le done.
The large Talath is the principal soldier and servant of the Kamsa. Seeing that the shield is not quite a shield, he will do a furious charge into it.
It's more for tenderizing than it is for actually stopping. Also, can he see through the shield?
Well, he knows the shield's there.
John gets
he-
it. It's for
Well,
tenderizing, and yes, it's just like it would be
If
like
he
it would look like it's blue, right? The blood.
Yeah.
It would look like the sleet storm.
okay.
It would look like heavy
Okay.
sleet. Just
I was,
stay static heavy sleet.
Right, I was just asking because maybe, if he couldn't see through it, maybe he does his charge and he has to pick a.
Oh, I don't know.
Enemy
I
at
guess that's
random.
up to Dwayne.
I am going to add a. He knows who he wants to attack. Let's see if he can. He will be at a slight disadvantage. Let's say that that's a -3 to attack. He's doing a charge, so that's 4.
Charge is a +1 to attack.
Yep.
And a +1 damage.
Yep.
And it's also double move, so yeah. So -5? Or no, -2. -2.
All right, we can go with -5. Does a 19 hit you, Raku?
Pretty sure that's hit.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, how big are these? Wow, these are
These-
some
these are-
big boys.
They're large guys.
These are large.
These guys are true enforcers.
These are beefy men.
What's the frostbite do to him?
Not a whole lot. That only did 4 damage to him as he goes through it.
Four squishy commoners.
Yeah, they were just fodder. And he swings down with his great sword, doing 20 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
You seem surprised. It amuses me when you panic over 2 damage.
Not 2 damage, 20.
Right. But I mean, with damage reduction in this game, even 20, you're taking single digits. By the time you're done.
9. Yeah, I would take 9 points by that time.
Correct.
Just
Same for me.
Wait, your
slog
DR is
them.
11?
Yeah, we figured this out last week. It's the number you gave me. That's why John said it
Yes.
11.
Should only be 9.
That's a defense value. Is 9. Damage reduction's 11.
Still high. But Sir Rakiel's turn.
I don't know, I'm sorry.
It's the number you gave us.
I wish
I gave you
to no
9.
longer.
5 for the chest, 1 for the helmet, 1 for the legs, or 2 for the legs, and 2. What is it?
It was 2 all around for everything, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it was 2 all around.
It was 5,
That's
2,
right, you had
2,
metal
2.
helmets.
Oh yeah, you guys had metal helmets. Yeah.
Alright, it's 2, 2, 2, and 5, which is 11.
I wish
But
to no
not
longer
for-
be prone.
You wish to no longer be prone. Check.
Correct. Huzzah!
Collapse.
Whoosh. Oh, damn it.
That was it. That's all
Okay.
you can do that round is to get up. Klaus, you are up.
Okay, I just wanted to ask a question. I want to roll underneath the squid. Is that something I can do?
Squid.
Roll underneath the squid. You mean the legs that you had chopped off?
Yes.
Or you mean this big blue thing that no longer exists as he had used the blood to make a shield?
Yeah, now it's just a shriveled husk.
I'll
Some
try
organs.
and hide behind that loosely. I don't want to get too close.
Okay. Go ahead and try and stealth. You have a huge band of onlookers looking at you.
Are you trying to stealth or just trying to get a defense modifier?
I'm trying to stealth. Agility and stealth, yes.
Yes.
19.
Roll another d12. You crit.
Plus 11. So 30.
30. I doubt they're gonna see you, but we're gonna roll anyways.
Dwayne's over here like, it's a huge crowd. 30.
Nope.
Damn it.
Sorry, Dwayne.
Nope. That one
Get him.
does.
Oh, wow.
Rolled a 32.
Beat a 30. Jesus.
Oh, he crit as well. So,
Wow,
all right.
that's
So
all.
only one of them sees you,
Very
and it's
cool,
one of
very
the mooks. It wasn't even any of the good guys.
It wasn't the guy that did. You mean it wasn't the guy with a great sword that just dealt 20 damage?
He only rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn. I believe that's all I can do. Just roll on over.
Yeah, unless they rolled a 12. I didn't even add their modifiers up. It wouldn't have beat 30.
Fair. Thank you for allowing me to do that.
And now it is the goons. The goons as well will charge. Ah! With their glaives in hand.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to yell with a force of 1,000 mechanical sheep.
They will take... Ooh, these guys take more. They will take 5 damage from the shield. Sorry, I'm doing math. I do math. And then we're charging.
So high.
There's 4 of them. There are 4 of you.
That's the worst kind of thing to do with math.
I'm
2,
going
3.
to die.
I'm just gonna go straight down the line. Raku does a 13 hit you.
Yep.
That's only 7 damage. But I need you to make a either acrobatics or athletics roll. If not, it's just agility.
10.
That will work. Next is Sarakiel.
Can I fly?
So many it's
Oh, it's not my turn.
Yeah. It's still the guards. 3, 7, 9. Does 10 hit you?
I have a 10.
So it does not.
Boom.
Bam.
Klaus. The one that did see you will go after you. 3, 7. Does a 10 hit you?
If you mean if it hits me, if it equals my defense value, then yes.
So you have a 10?
Correct.
So then it misses.
Tie goes to defender.
I always goes to defender.
Did not know that.
Old man Medora. 4, 5, 9. Does a 12 hit you?
Yes, it does.
The heck was that?
I don't know, but it was awesome.
Why did you hurt that poor baby?
Is that a dog?
Oh, that's a dog.
I-
Okay.
Chaotic
It
dog.
was just cut off before, that's all.
Oh, Medora, I'm so sorry.
No, that
Dude,
wasn't
you
my
better-
dog. It was Madara screaming in agony.
You better give him good scritches.
You take 14 damage.
Oh no!
And I need you
Stars
to.
got 13 damage reload.
I rolled a 12 on the damage. And then I need you to make either athletics, acrobatics, if not straight agility.
Ignore that. Sorry.
Oh, actually, you're already on the ground. Never mind.
Can you get more prone?
I will not make you get more prone. You don't have to make that agility check.
Am I prone?
Yeah. Or no, you weren't prone.
No, I was prone. I mean,
Oh, so you wouldn't have been able to hide. You would have had to take the whole round to get up.
right. I wanted to roll into cover though. I didn't want to get up. I just wanted to lay on the ground, just roll over. But yes, I suppose I can get up. I'll get up. I get up.
Okay, well, Mamadara, 7 is not good enough. So now you are falling over.
I apologize. I thought I was being clever.
You are indeed in your wheelhouse, though, because Madara does well from the ground.
Get them shankles, baby!
How much damage did Madara take? Just now?
14,
14. Oh,
minus whatever
jeez.
damage reduction you have.
So that is 8 damage total. Ooh. Alright.
Was that a significant amount?
Fairly
bad as-
significant.
It's about as bad as my hit. We have 6 points.
I am
Okay.
nearing being hurt.
But it is now Madara's turn.
Alright. So, what Madara is going to do. First, is it clear which one of these is the mystic?
The mysticism comes from somewhere else.
Okay.
He
Alright.
said it was it's just anti
Yeah,
measures.
it's the Sook.
Okay.
So your stuff should still work. Just can't teleport.
Yeah, a lot
I've
of
done
a lot
five
of
other spells that worked.
a lot
Was
of
planning to
area.
psychically shank the mystic, but
I'll let you know this. A lot of area effect spells will either not go the way you want or just not work at all. Teleportation is not going to work, but individual spells, like if you're targeting a specific person, will be all right.
so what I would like to do is target myself with the delusion, and I will make myself believe that I am award-winning knife fighter Rashu Magoo.
I like it. That's clever.
Rashu Magoo.
Rashu Magoo giving me a +2 to any small blades combat skill rolls.
Ah.
You also broke Ever, so +1.
But who was Rashu Magoo?
Award-winning knife fighter in the lower fighting pits of Lynn. Don't you know of the great Rashu Magoo?
Please educate me.
So the potency of that. I have to keep one hand on my dog. My apologies.
It's all right.
But the potency of Madara becoming Rashu Magoo would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potency total, which a 13 beats by a long shot. So for the next 9 seconds, I believe I am Rashu Magoo and get a +2 to my small blades at the end of the round. At least is when it starts.
Okay.
So I'm here on the ground going, who am I? I am Rashu Magoo.
You know what? I'm even going to give you this. So you're laying on the ground after taking this huge hit. Your eyes close. You mutter some words. Your hands unnaturally bend in different directions. You see your body lifts like mystically as you stand. You're about a foot off the ground as your body floats up. And then as the spell completes, it drops you onto the ground. You hear your knee clack into its second spot. You know, from the first. It dislocates but to a new location.
It is relocated.
It is relocated. Moistness profusely runs off of your body. And as you open your eyes, the man who just smacked you down is met with fiery yellow. And you just say, do it in your best angry, spooky voice.
Do it, I dare you. You won't have the guts to come at me, Rashu
I
Magoo.
am, for you are
I am Rashu Magoo.
beautiful.
The distance wolves cry.
But that's where we'll call it for tonight. With Rashu Magoo about to take it in the face.
Oh, this come at me, you won't.
Do it.
I would like to know your name, for I'm about to kill you.
I do not like to stop in the middle of combats, but we are past our time. And is all of the time that we will have for today. But next Thursday, we will continue this battle in hopes of solving the mystery that emanates and threatens our way of life, and hopefully return the veiled inscriptions back to their proper people. As for Terrifying Tales, please check out our Backer Kit show on Saturdays with I still didn't even fix this one, dang it. Trinity Continuum, Aberrant, Quantum Night. Be sure to check out Tales of Terror and Damnation with Meiji Ascension 20th Anniversary White Walls, the crossover, on Sundays. And be sure to check out Mage the 20th Edition Victorian Age on Tuesdays. And if you're looking for awesome adventures, be sure to check out Cyberpunk Red on Mondays, Tales from the Loop on Wednesdays, and Scarred Lands Draco Genesis on Fridays. Remember to check out our website, vorpaltales.com, to see our calendar, social media links, our recaps, and links to all of our partners and affiliates. Check them out, purchase awesome stuff, and support the show all in the same process. Players, please let the audience know the next time that they can catch you and the cool things that you will be doing outside the show.
I'm Elder Jekyll's online. I do lots of stuff on the show, but the next cool thing you should come check out is the White Walls Mage of the Ascension Cult Divinity Lost crossover, especially if you're into dark and gritty.
Hey everybody, I have been Zerakiel, and you can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever because I am Ever. My pronouns are they, them. You can also find me on Etsy at Neat & Co Designs. Neat as in, hey Ever, those are some neat eyeballs that you made. DIY awesomeness. You can find me again playing. What's today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow, Scarslands! Yay!
You
Ooh.
what?
Yeah, exactly.
One final bit for the road. And I am J3Billion, otherwise known as the John. I have been playing our rogue intrepid asshole Klaus. And I will be playing our devilishly charming Devok tomorrow as a sorcerer shaman. Be there, be square.
And I have been Madara. I am also Kisama. You can find me on Twitter at TrueKisama. And you can also find me on Tuesday, where I will be playing Joffrey Wellington.
One last time.
And hello from my dog. I am so sorry.
Gives another meaning to the words, damn it, Joffrey.
Dogs are always allowed.
Yes, they need love.
And cat
He's a really good villain in the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Someone stop John now.
But now for the Ride or Die fans. Vote time. And vote for your favorite person of the evening. You too, viewers of the show, can vote as well, and we will add those up.
Klaus, because no matter what I do with my magic, even when I practice restraint, he still gets screwed up.
Take it.
Poor Klaus. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna give it to Key because of the whole Rashu Magoo. It's like
Rashu Magoo.
Master of Rashu McGraw.
oh my god.
Damn it, Key. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, so me going to recover from my, 10d7. Yes, 10d7, that's a dice. Sneak attack damage from Kisama there. I am going to give my vote to, you know what, I'm going to give it to Key. Because he and I are hugging buddies.
And I'm going to give my vote to my hugging buddy.
Yeah, buddy!
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome being awesome to each other.
Don't go anywhere after the show because we're going to go raid some cool peeps playing.
Yes, who are we raiding this evening?
At 21 Adventures, playing Gothic Horror, the RPG.
Awesome. Yes, audience, this is where we must depart our side of the cosmos and return here on Earth so that we can go raid somebody. But when you look at the stars, remember us and the sacrifices that we make for all of humanity. But don't stare too long, else the void will take you. Good evening.
Bye.